At Trebas Institute, we're dedicated to nurturing the talents of our students and helping them to be at the cutting edge of their industries. With programs in audio, film, and television, business and technology, and music, event and entertainment management, Trebas Institute has produced Grammy Award-winning alumni and a range of talented performers. What's unique about studying at Trebas Institute? We keep our class sizes small and provide access to industry-level equipment, including studios, labs, and filmmaking tools. In addition, we offer students an abundance of internship and networking opportunities at events such as the Toronto International Film Festival and Canadian Music Week. Trebas Institute also has 2 campuses, so you can choose whether you want to study in metropolitan Montreal or terrific Toronto. If you choose to study in Montreal, Canada, you'll be based in the best student city in the world, as voted for by QS Best Student Cities in 2017. Not only is Montreal home to lots of production companies, many of whom shoot in its streets, the city is also filled with museums, art galleries, and sports venues, so you'll always have something to do. With hockey being Canada's national sport, you should also definitely take the time to see Les Canadiens de Montréal, Montreal's team, play. Alternatively, if you choose to study in Toronto, Canada, you could watch a Maple Leafs match. Fancy yourself as a bit of a foodie? Montreal has the largest number of restaurants in North America, after New York, so you'll have no problem finding tasty treats after a night out or indulgent meals from your home country. In 2018, Trebas Institute opened a new space in Toronto to help provide more programs to aspiring music and film students. A business epicenter, Toronto is home to roughly 3 million people, around 700,000 of which are international students. While you study, you'll have ample opportunities to explore cultural highlights such as the CN Tower, the Royal Ontario Museum, and the Hockey Hall of Fame, all of which are located within its streets. Additionally, the city has been rated the safest city in North America according to the Safe Cities Index by the Economist Intelligence Unit. Are you ready to start studying an accredited program in Canada? Join Trebas Institute today, a private, bilingual, post-secondary college with excellence, innovation, and diversity at its core.
My name is Dylan Rollins. I graduated from audio engineering and DJ productions. Currently, I am pursuing film at Trebas. I chose Trebas because the courses that they were offering with the audio engineering were specifically what I needed to learn. The first time I walked into Sonic I just saw this SSL console and I was like, wow. And with the help of my teachers, it was a piece of cake. And now I love it. We worked a lot on videos as well, putting the audio to the video. We would do the dialogue, the background effects, Foley, everything. It was so mind blowing to me. So I came back to pursue film at Trebas. I plan to go into the film industry. I really want to go to work for Disney and be like the main audio guy there. If it wasn't for Trebas, I wouldn't have had the knowledge to create the stuff that I create right now. And I'm thankful to Trebas for that.
I chose Trebas because I was looking for something that was fast and I wanted something where I can get hands-on experience. So one of the things that really sold me on Trebas was the internship, where you're building networks and you're building those relationships that are going to get you a job in the real world. Even now in the professional world, I still have those relationships. And with the marketing experience that I got here at Trebas and actually being able to apply that, that's what got me the position for global marketing management. Something that I didn't even think I'd get close to getting. When I walked out as a graduate, I already had all these aspects of education that I got the chance to deep dive into. All of that foundation is what I built everything else on. And I can confidently say, like, I am in a position where I love my professional life. I wouldn't have done that without Trebas.
My name's Raquel. I'm a singer-songwriter. I chose Trebas to kind of further my knowledge in the more technical side of audio engineering, and the program's amazing. I love it. Coming to Trebas, learning the production side and the technical side has only furthered my career, because being able to like really not explain to someone what I want, but just do it myself is just that much better. My favorite thing here at Trebas would be the hands-on stuff with the equipment, like the console, the MIDI. Learning from all of our instructors and our teachers who have been in this field for countless years, and just listening to their perspective and their ideas has really shaped the way I even look at music and my perspective on music and what you can do with music. And if you really focus and listen to what the instructors are telling you and your teachers are providing, and kind of get to know the community within Trebas, I think you'll really succeed. I would tell someone thinking of joining Trebas to just join, shoot your shot, give it a chance. It's only a year program, spending a year of your life devoting it to something that you love. Why not?
Trebas Institute has identified the essential components of e-commerce and constructed an internationally popular e-commerce and online business management 2-year program in Montreal, Canada. The combination of theory, practice, and work experience provides an excellent foundation to kickstart an exciting career. In addition, international students enrolled in this program may be eligible for a post-graduation work permit. Apply today.
Oh, moments. Now, the important factor regarding audiovisual post-production is that this particular program is unique from the other three that we're going to discuss this evening. The audiovisual post-production is more artistic, it's more audiovisual, it's more hands-on. If the student is interested about, becoming a post-production technician, or is interested in becoming a video editor, or is interested in becoming a sound effects editor, basically you'll be working in the television industry, you'll be working in film companies, you'll be working in creating multimedia content, video game production, recording studios. It's an exciting field that is different from the other three, which I will present. This particular program, the audiovisual post-production, is also unique in a sense that it has extensive laboratory time, a lot of time inside the lab. Audio, visual, film editing, there's a lot of work, and of course that has to be done within the campus, right? So this is something that cannot be done only with remote connection, right? So you have to really understand that for audiovisual post-production, it's a great hands-on program, but you have to be in the campus to be able to fully take advantage of what we're offering. In fact, you have to be in the campus in order to do that. So you make your plans accordingly for the audiovisual post-production program. We're about to launch it, and it's very, very exciting. Of course, we offer it in both English and French, and right now it is the English language program that will be starting very, very soon. The other program that we are making available and has already been running very, very successfully, we have multiple groups, is the e-commerce program. So the e-commerce program is new in a sense that it is able to attack a growing market that no one can deny is pervasive and with us on almost a daily basis, of course, and that is how to market your company, how to market the products of your company, how to make sure that what your company offers, either goods or services, is out there in the marketplace. And this is very, very important. Now, this is a program that's 24 months. I'm talking about the traditional, I'm not talking about the fast track programs. In all of the conversation, I will be talking about the elongated 24-month program. Fast track program is something also that we do offer, but not available right now. The 24-month program allows, of course, the students, as you know, to have the ability to obtain and work within the Canadian environment with their visa and work permits, right? So we need to offer the 24-month period for a program that is over 1,000 hours in length. Now, this particular program and the other two that I will be mentioning, in the e-commerce program, it is a 1,110 hours, a program that we offer over 16 hours per week. Additionally, at the very end of the program, there is a very consolidated, very important section regarding internship. So this is where the student will go into the environment of industry directly. Of course, the student is going to be assisted. We have a department within the campus, or placement assistance department. We will help the student with their CV, help the student with their job skills, we'll help the student with their interviews, and of course, the student is up to the student to win the interview and get the internship. But of course, we have the full support of the campus behind the student. And that is, after the end of the courses, internship into the industry. And we have contacts in the industry that will allow the students to be as employees without pay, unfortunately, most of the time. But the student is able to fulfill the program requirement and at the same time gain direct industry experience. Now, of course, Roberto, I'm sure you have the breakdown of the course content. If you don't, I'm sure you have that, correct? The
The
as
IT
far as the
programs.
classes that are offered.
Yes, yes. I was showing the. Can you see
Fantastic.
my screen? Just
Yes,
to
yes, I
make
can
sure.
see your screen. Yeah,
Okay.
excellent.
Yeah. So,
Now, the other program that is of particular interest is that of um, analytics and metadata. Now, the title is very, very interesting. Analytics, metadata, and business intelligence. I love this program. I love this program because it offers a lot from different competitive worlds. It offers a little bit of networking. It offers a little bit of programming. It offers a little bit of business decision. It offers a little bit of e-commerce. It offers a little bit of coding, and it offers a little bit of marketing. And that, I think, is also something that is very, very competitive in today's marketplace. Now, the student in this particular program will be challenged. This program is 1,600 hours, and it also offers the longest internship of over 300 hours as well. Now, the most important feature of this program is that the student, once completed and entering the workforce, will be able to support decision making in the company. Decision making in the company makes the employee very valuable, because companies have a lot of information, and the information has to become data, and the data has to be asked in certain way in order for decisions to be taken. And this is where this particular program really is very strong. Now, imagine that you have several different databases in a very large company, and you have the different parts of your company working almost independently from each other. Well, data amalgamation, working with the databases together, and creating a homogeneous environment, and able to ask your data banks for the right information to come, but you have to pose the right questions, right? And this is what you will be able to do. Now, this is cutting edge because the information overflow that we have in our daily lives now will actually become information for decision makers, and you will be able to support the decision making process. This is a challenging course program. It's a challenging program because it offers a variety of different courses that deals with software, hardware, programming, problem solving. It offers a lot as far as a variety of challenges is concerned. But the result, of course, is a very good one. And of course, the last one, I kept the last one because it's my personal favorite, because I used to teach networking for many years. I have several certifications in networking, and I thought that I did a pretty good job in inspiring students to get into the marketplace and be successful in their marketing career, in their networking careers, and I'm very proud of that. So let's begin with the last particular uh, grouping of courses. Our program is computer security analyst. So with the computer security analyst, this program again is offered traditionally on a 24-month deployment. It's 1,320 hours offered in both English and French. And of course, it has a very comprehensive 210-hour internship, which the student will need to gain successfully, complete in order for the student to complete their program. Now, the beauty about this particular program is it's brand new, meaning all new technologies have been incorporated. And the most important aspect that I can tell you from my experience is that it doesn't only cover networking, it also covers coding, which is a great support tool in today's networking platforms. This way, the student will learn some rudimentary programming, but at the same time will be versed in a coding environment, because now you are able to communicate with your virtual machines in a different way, where you're able to create programs and code in a different fashion. So this is a new way of approaching networking and cybersecurity, because it also has a programming parameter. So finally, I'm very happy and I'm very proud to mention that Trebas, with the new program development team, we have put all that together. So Roberto, Haniel, this is it for my presentation. If I can answer any questions, I'll be happy to do so.
All right, so let's check the box. Thank you very much, Tim. Great to hear you. Actually, IT for me is like Greek. I don't understand anything about it. So it's great to hear from you how these programs are. And I have a question for you. How is I know everyone knows that the IT area is like very good for everyone. Everyone's looking for IT professional. How is in Montreal? How is the market in Montreal
The
for
market,
IT?
the market in Montreal is a competitive market. Um, in order to create a solid foundation as far as IT work is concerned, you're not going to start by being a manager of IT. That's not your first step as a graduating student, right? So you have to go through preparations, and one of the preparations is working and supporting um, Q&A, for example, or going through and dealing with online technical support, or providing technical support for the company directly or indirectly. This is a foundational piece that I think everyone has to go through, because people need to know how to answer problems before they get a bigger scope of the company at large. Then after that, you become a junior IT where you're assisting the IT manager, or you are being accepted into an IT team for an intermediate or larger company in order for you to understand. Every company has their own tricks, right? If you take me in a different company, I would be lost until I know exactly what how things work there, right? But the fundamentals that every student will have are going to be there. There are multiple servers, there are multiple platforms, there are multiple workstations, there are different programs, there are different operating systems, there are different protocols, there are different standards, there are different security platforms, and we make all that work together, right? So this is what the student will learn through the experience of the internship, but then the progress will be incremental, starting in a moderate fashion and then working with experience from different companies to become a full-fledged IT security specialist. It will take, I'm saying 18 months, 24 months after graduation to be completely immersed and to be able to choose which company you want to work with. But it is competitive. There are graduates out there. The better ones have a quicker track. People who are trying still have the ability to enter the marketplace, but I like to give you realistic, realistic and experienced overview of the workplace. It's in fact very competitive, but challenging and rewarding at the same time.
Awesome. Daniel, can you help me with the questions? Let's see here. I think Daniel is checking all the questions, so let's
Yeah,
try
yeah,
to.
I'm answering the questions here, so I think it's going good. I see one, Jim, that's a good question actually that I've never thought about it. It's about like I'm not an IT guy too, so if I don't know if you will be able to answer too. They say about the language that is taught in the data analytics program. There is a Python language. I believe there is another one that if I record instead of Python, there is other language that they use in IT programs. So what kind of language are we going to use? Are you familiar with this?
If you're talking about programming, I'm not the person to answer that question. So I'm not going to speculate on the programming languages that will be taught. I can give you an answer though. I can give you specific answers. I prefer being very direct and to the point. So I'll get back to you on that. I can tell you
Amazing, amazing. That's good. That's good. No,
it's more than one though. I can tell you that much.
that's good. So like it's anonymous here, the question too, like please just that message us, email us, and we're gonna get this back to you soon. Like
Absolutely.
but I was thinking the same thing, Jim. Probably we have many teachers, so for sure they will be teaching in a different way, that's for sure. Another question here too, like could you explain more about the internship by the end of the computer security analyst program? uh, like how it would work for the student in the best way. What do you tell us?
Yes, absolutely. Now, after the successful completion of all the program requirements, each and every course, what we do, and I'm going to give you some background so the student can really understand how we prepare the student. So 3 months before the end of the program, right? The student is almost completed. The student is in their almost the final phases. Well, here we take some time from their courses. We pause the courses and we start the preparation. Here we offer around 3 months before the end of the program. We make available the French program again, the French language program. We also make available the placement services team to help the students with their CVs, to help the students with their job search skills, and to help the student with the interview skills. And then we make first contact with the internship, that is the bank of industry and companies that we have and we have leveraged with and we have cooperated with in order for the students to be allowed to work. We call it work really with those companies. And of course, we send the student to the internship company that will be accepting that person for the 210 hours over several days, over several weeks. We have a certain procedure. The student checks in with us at the campus to make sure that the student is always supported and to make sure that the student is in a good environment. We have an internship um, calculator, which allows us to communicate with the administrator of the internship to make sure that the student is evolving, making sure that the student is able to follow and is able to excel in that work environment. We just don't send the student into a company. Hello, I'm so and so, and I'm here to start. Well, we make sure that we make that connection for the student to start the internship properly. Now, after the end of all the courses, and again, like I mentioned, 3 months before the end of the courses, we go through this process where the student is prepared to enter internship, where the student is assisted to find the right company to work for. Now, again, I say work for, it's very important that you understand it is an unpaid internship. So Roberto, if you tell me, Jim, you told me the students are going to get paid in the internship, I'm going to tell you, Roberto, no, I did not tell you the students are going to get paid in the internship. But the most important thing, and you're smiling, I'm happy because we've had this question before. Sometimes it does happen, but it's very rare, right? It's very rare that the student is paid during their internship. And with students from abroad, it's very, very unlikely. But we want to place the students in the right environment with the right employer and the right stage administrator, a person that will able to evaluate, assist, and make sure that the student is gaining as much experience as possible. So it's a long answer, but it's an important answer because it's going to be studies outside the campus, right? And this is where the student is able to interact with other professionals, is able to see how different companies function, and is able to really prepare for the workplace. Now, sometimes it's going to be 6 hours a day. Sometimes it's going to be 8 hours a day. It depends on the company. This is something that we collaborate with the employer. If the employer says, well, I need the student to be with me 4 hours a day or 5 hours a day, we will make that happen in order to make sure that the student is in the right environment and gaining the right experience. Now, at the end of the internship, the student will be evaluated. The student has to prepare a project. The student has to answer questions. The student has to be there each and every day as if the student is working, right? So if a student is properly motivated and understands that, hey, this is an opportunity for me, then it is an excellent way of gaining experience and completing their program with success. Roberto.
That's a great tips here that you gave it to everybody, Gene. I really like it the way you answered. Like I hope everybody got the grip of this. And we also we are recording it, so it's when Roberto posts in his YouTube, he probably will like add it to have this
I'm
answer.
very upset that the camera is not working. I'm very upset. But Mohammed Slimani is with us. You see his picture. He's the VP of operations, and he also joined us to make sure that he can provide some feedback.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mo, are you here with us?
yeah, I'm with us. Okay. Hi,
I just
Roberto. Hi,
saw
guys.
you.
I'm happy to read this, guys. Just back to yeah, I finished the work. Yeah, I'm happy. And by the way, I just heard the answer of Jim. That's good. The good point to explain that, Jim, for the internship. I think that's in Quebec specifically. It's mandatory the internship. That's like part of the program, and also somewhat what explained Jim. Some of the company, yes, we can pay the student, but some of them no. But just to answer in this is not compliant by the Ministry of Education to ask the company to pay the student. That's why, because the internship is part of the program. It's part like the number of the credit of the program, like you take like the course, like theoretical course or anything. That's why it's very important to have like to meet with the placement department to help you to arrange and to schedule the interview and everything, because that's the opportunity for the student to start the new life, and starting working, and the new challenge and Quebec or other province. That Jim long answer, but I think it's very important to understand, because sometimes it's not. The process for internship is not the same for the different provinces. In Quebec, is different. Example in Ontario. Okay, that's all other programs like BC. Okay, that's why I think it's very important for all of the students to understand what's happened with this internship. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. That's great. So it's good that I have both of you here. There is one question, right? Like it's good, guys. You guys are is in a privilege here to have those two guys with us
With my
today.
pleasure.
Yeah, like I'm really happy to see you guys here. So like for us to finish, I'm not gonna grab everybody for more hours, guys. We're gonna be able to answer the other questions in a chat, in an email later on. But the last question here, that Mo is here with us, Jean is also here with us. Guys, a quick question that they are asking here for me. Daniel, what's the new courses? What you guys thinking about, like schedules for the new courses? Is it gonna be like our e-commerce 2 to 3 days a week? What you guys thinking? Because it's a new program. The first intake is in January, so even me and Roberto, we don't know as much about the schedules yet.
I will just starting, and after that I will let Jim. He's working on it. Guys, I will give you just my expertise on it, because I'm in the same industry like 26 years, and working with international student, domestic a long time. That is very important. I think it's very important to have to create like the schedule to help the student when we are in Canada, here in Quebec, to plan your life, because that's sure the student will come here. We need to take the course and we study and everything, but also to give them the time for working, for taking take another. That's why it's very important. Now we are working with Jim, and that's Jim will do it everything. We have the schedule like starting the first day until end before internship. That's sure, because we need just to to have to follow up the industry or the company. But example, if you have like 16 hours, like Monday, I don't know, 6 hour Monday, and example 6 hour Wednesday and Tuesday, we follow up the same schedule, and to give you the opportunity to manage this around this schedule, because that is very important for the student to manage life for 24 months, and also to give the opportunity for everyone, if you like to find a job or to work like 20 hours a week or like that, and you have the same schedule for the and the college and with us, and also we can manage this around the schedule. And also I let Jim maybe to explain more of the schedule, because I think that is very important. Also need to have like to help the student on this topic. Jim.
Yes, Mohammed, absolutely. We have structured the new schedules in order to do exactly what Mohammed suggested, and that is to support the students, right? What we wanted to avoid is the situation where we had 2 hours on Monday, 3 hours on Wednesday, 2 hours on Thursday, a class in the afternoon, a class in the morning, some hours on Friday. So what we did is we consolidated 16 hours or 20 hours, depending on the program. And we said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to we're going to have class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or we're going to have class Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or we're going to have class in the afternoon, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You see, Roberto, it's beautiful. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, AM, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, PM.
Awesome.
Right? It's fantastic. You know exactly what you're doing. So,
amazing. That's
yeah.
I think what everybody wanted to hear, right? Like that's they have more time, that they will be able to like plan their time. So I think Jim, that's the way, that's the best way. Mon, thank you so much to start with this
Exactly.
too.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we are going the right track. So guys, I like, it's been an hour, so I know like everybody's in Brazil is 8:30, here is 7:30. So guys, I know there is more questions. I'm happy to support you guys, and Roberto too. Without the answers, please text us, emails us. We're gonna also be recorded one more time. I'm so happy to have you here with us. Like it's
With
a
my pleasure.
pleasure.
I
Jim,
want, yeah, I want just
Uh-huh.
one thing is very important, guys.
go ahead.
I want just to tell you one thing is very important. You know, we have 2 new programs. I want just to share with you one thing is very important, and Jim, that's also the right person, because we work with Jim a long time. The 2 new program, that's amazing program, and also we have many opportunity to work in specifically in Quebec. I'm talking for Montreal, the big Montreal. Guys, this program, that's is very competitive program, specifically for cybersecurity or IT security, and also the big data. We have 2 programs. If one we decide for in the futures is working like and the security IT, networking, and like that, we have the program and this. If someone will have the expertise, and also in Brazil we have like experience or student like a database or programming, we can take another program, because the big data, that's also we have the different model inside, and we have also like the database, we have the programming, we have like also the sharing data and everything. That's the
At Trebas Institute, we're dedicated to nurturing the talents of our students and helping them to be at the cutting edge of their industries. With programs in audio, film and television, business and technology, and music, event and entertainment management, Trebas Institute has produced Grammy Award-winning alumni and a range of talented performers. What's unique about studying at Trebas Institute? We keep our class sizes small and provide access to industry-level equipment, including studios, labs, and filmmaking tools. In addition, we offer students an abundance of internship and networking opportunities at events such as the Toronto International Film Festival and Canadian Music Week. Trebas Institute also has 2 campuses, so you can choose whether you want to study in metropolitan Montreal or terrific Toronto. If you choose to study in Montreal, Canada, you'll be based in the best student city in the world, as voted for by QS Best Student Cities in 2017. Not only is Montreal home to lots of production companies, many of whom shoot in its streets, the city is also filled with museums, art galleries, and sports venues, so you'll always have something to do. With hockey being Canada's national sport, you should also definitely take the time to see Les Canadiens de Montréal, Montreal's team, play. Alternatively, if you choose to study in Toronto, Canada, you could watch a Maple Leafs match. Fancy yourself as a bit of a foodie? Montreal has the largest number of restaurants in North America, after New York, so you'll have no problem finding tasty treats after a night out or indulgent meals from your home country. In 2018, Trebas Institute opened a new space in Toronto to help provide more programs to aspiring music and film students. A business epicenter, Toronto is home to roughly 3 million people, around 700,000 of which are international students. While you study, you'll have ample opportunities to explore cultural highlights such as the CN Tower, the Royal Ontario Museum, and the Hockey Hall of Fame, all of which are located within its streets. Additionally, the city has been rated the safest city in North America according to the Safe Cities Index by the Economist Intelligence Unit. Are you ready to start studying an accredited program in Canada? Join Trebas Institute today. a private, bilingual, post-secondary college with excellence, innovation, and diversity at its core.